Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Redden here after a very, very long break. Long story short, life took me away from gaming, and for better or not, better or worse, here we are. I'm back. And guess what? Dragons are back. So we have a new standard season, the season of Imbue, and the season of Dragons. So this is a I wouldn't exactly say refined list, but I think it's pretty solid. Basically, you look up the keyword imbue, you throw it all into the deck, you look up some big meaty things like Ursol, allowing you to play Renewing Flames, Malorn, allowing you to get another Ursol to play another Renewing Flames, or to get something nasty like that. The thing that normally costs 10 mana that says the next thing you play costs your opponent health. Yeah, you get that. You have C6 Expanse. There's some really cool tech that you can do with like Ceaseless, or you can also do it with Anachronos. Like if you have the aura running and you Anachronos away their minion, that's 10 damage to the face. Same with Ceaseless. And Anachronos can sometimes be even better because I had a situation where like my opponent had a Death Rattle gain armor minion. What is the interaction? Like, would he get the armor before the second hit of Renewing Flames? I don't know, and I didn't have to find out because I just Anachronosed his Death Rattle away, and it didn't happen. So it just damaged the face. Some texts that I made to the list that I started with. I added Consecration because this is the season of the Lich. You need Consecration, like, just period. I added Equality. I haven't ever actually used it. You know, the good old Equality Consecration combo. Could be useful. I've never actually used it. You could potentially replace this and be perfectly fine. I removed, I think, one copy of this guy. And something that might be a little bit more striking is I removed copies of Green Wings. Mm, you can do some very cool stuff with like early Green Wing. Like if you have the coin, especially you're going second, you do Green Wing into that Dream Warden, and suddenly you have a board full of like 4/5s and a six, a 5/6, and your opponent hopefully doesn't have a way to deal with that very easily. But the problem with that is that I find this deck is already you're trying to do dragons, you're doing imbue, adding this, like yeah, you get some cards and they can be free and they'll draw another one, but I just feel like it's not strictly necessary. It can be helpful, but I made it to legend without it, so you maybe can't do it. Anyway, it could be good, but you also have already quite a lot of fours. I don't know. Like I said, this is not exactly a refined list. Also, I just realized the curator is back in standard, and he draws Beast, Dragon, Murloc. And I was looking at this earlier. We got Beast. We definitely got dragons, and we do technically have a Murloc, and we could have two of them. So it is possible you could fit the curator into this list, and that'd be funny. Anyway, let's see if we can get some matches, shall we? I was definitely having the scariest matchup on ladder, I think, right now is the sucky Death Knight. That is pretty scary. I had one opponent that he had me dead to rights, but he misplayed, so thank you, sir. Because of you, I was able to get to legend a little bit easier. Um, I've been able to win some matchups, but I think I only remember two matchups recently. I got absolutely destroyed by one of them, and then that was when like I realized, yeah, you need consecration, just you need it. Mage is a very good sign. Also, I just realized my sound is not working. There we go. Okay, so I'm happy to see a mage because I was eating mages for breakfast. I'm gonna keep the consecration. Am I? You know what? I don't care. Yeah, I was. Everybody right now is trying to make Wisp Mage happen. I'm not sure if Wisp Mage is gonna happen. Maybe Imbue Paladin is just like a absolutely terrible matchup for them. But I was destroying. Sweet. Every once in a while, you get something from this that is just awesome, and it's hilarious. it really doesn't matter. This is just like imbue. Like, that's the only thing that matters. Okay, so now we're at not so great a situation. This is not a hand you want to see. But we'll just add something in there. We can coin this out. So early on, it's not exactly great to get a one-cost dragon. There is actually a really nice one that you can get. That is the one that gives you health whenever you play something, which apparently we're gonna see right now. Oh no, we got the other one, which is not so great. So we're gonna coin out one of these guys, and this is just early temple. That's pretty sweet, right? We got a 5/6. He played a 2/1. Didn't get the good one drop, but this is not like, this is your worst case scenario. You didn't draw him. You didn't draw any of the other sources of imbue. I need to lower my volume a little bit. It is deafening. All right. Hopefully you can't see all my like system shit, but whatever. So we have that. We can get rid of that. No problem. Ursine. This is such an amazing freaking weapon. Paladin got so much good stuff. I would not be surprised if it gets nerfs. I would not be surprised if this deck gets nerfed. It's just, it can do too much. Like, your late game is absurd, and you can put up some pretty good tempos. Like, you're seeing, I missed my imbues. I got one imbue. Oh, scratch that. I got 2 imbues. Ideally, you want to keep it at, like, 2 is okay. 3 is decent. 5 is very good. 7 is fantastic. 10 is insane. If you can get those thresholds, you're going to be happy. So, I've played both of them. Unfortunately, I can't play another one of these guys. But I can do this. I could force one out with this, but I don't really want to. It's gonna give me a few too many cards. That is something you have to be wary of with this deck. 4 or 5, you know, you might have too many cards. You might play minions that are too big. You know, problems. But yeah, if you're playing, ideally we would get, you know, actual 2 drops. You'd be looking for that 8-drop taunt that deals 2 damage to everything else, and just laughing at Imbue Mage because they're like trying to do something, but you're just better. Yeah, I'm talking a lot of shit, so it'd be hilarious if I lose. But I was at, hey, here we go. This is what I was talking. Okay, so we can do both of them. We can do this to look for a dragon. You can get some crazy stuff out of this. Like, okay, oh, I didn't hit one of the crazy ones. You know, I just got a 5/6 taunt that draws a card and plays a card. You know, woe is me. What was I? Whatever. Okay, do I care about putting that into 1? No, you know, I'm just gonna go face. Like, I don't care. My opponent has to get through this. He has to have an answer, and spoiler alert, he doesn't. Oh no, it's Artanis. Oh no, what are you gonna do? You know. Because the funny thing is, like I mentioned, this deck has insane late game. I've beaten like greedy, what's it called, Ramp Druid. I've beaten Imbue Priest in the late game, late as hell game, like just late game versus late game, and I've come out on top. Obviously, you know, it's not going to be 100% win rate, but you can fight those really greedy decks and still come out on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do one of these. Let's see what we draw first. I guess that would be a smarter idea. Yeah, my opponent's like, he's got another one. Yes, I'm sorry, dude. I've got another one. And I'm just gonna go face. Like, I just don't care what he's doing, because next turn I'm gonna slap this guy down. Dude, do your best. You like hit me with the what's the thingy-majig. Oh, that gets. Whoops. You got rid of Artanis.
must practice tolerance for lesser beings.
So I don't care. I'm just gonna throw this. Oh, whoops.
That was a mistake.
I'm just gonna throw this guy out. So he's gonna play that for free. I have this for 3 turns. It's absolutely nuts. You know what? I just don't care. I'm gonna get rid of his stuff. I need to basically full clear, otherwise the damage is wasted. And I'll trade here. And then this is 10 damage going to his face. So he's on his deathbed. I have a board full of scary shit, and I have a hand full of scary shit. And my power is useless right now, but often you would be sitting at like 7. I mean, at this point, 4, maybe 5 is usually where you'd be at, because I'm only at 8 mana, but you can easily get to 7 mana, 10 mana, and then you're doing all of this while throwing out free 10 mana minions. Like, this deck is insane right now. Absolutely insane.
You have won this day.
And now, you know, just consecration, trade, whatever, you have like 50 damage going on his face. It's nuts in the butts. So like I said, the hardest matchup is probably the Suck Death Knight. Those leeches. I at one point my opponent, it was like turn 3, my opponent had 2 leeches on the board, and I was just like, screw this, I'm playing Consecration. I ended up winning that game, but that was the game that the guy, like, he fumbled it hard. He could have won, but he, like, instead of going face, he just traded sometimes when he could have just gone face, and he probably would have come out with the win. But like, he gave me enough time to get to late game, and then I just came out with the win. But he had me dead to rights. But my point is, those leeches are horrible. So don't want Ursa on the opening hand. I'm actually going to get rid of this guy, because I can play for dragons. I feel like you are better off playing for Imbue. Although it's hard to pass up a 1, 2, probably draw a 2, then get a 3. Okay, let's play for dragons. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of live testing. Is this guy the 4th rank? God damn. So hopefully we draw a 2-drop. It'd be pretty sad to have to play a token. So Warlock these days is usually running on the Dark Gift guy. I mean, I haven't played a ton of games of this. Kind of just doing this for fun. Had a lot of fun playing this. Had a lot of fun playing Paladin again, playing Dragons again. So I just wanted to do a quick video on it. I'm not going to pretend that like, oh yeah, I know everything about this deck and all the matches and all that shit. I'm just having some fun here. But I did play a Warlock. Was able to beat him. Fortunately, I am... I'm just going to go face. It's my opponent's desire to trade anyway. So I'm just going to go face, let him figure it out. This is pretty awesome. You get 2 imbues out of him. So yeah, we're going to go with that. He's one of the ones that you're hoping for when you have like a power 3. Like your imbued is on 3 cost. Really? You're going to go face? You crazy boy. You crazy mon. Okay, sure. I'm just going to do this. I'll trade, and I'll go face. Obviously, I'm threatening a much more advantageous trade to me, or just doing damage to him. This deck can actually have very solid tempo. This is not going to be one of those games because I missed my 2-drop entirely. But you can definitely have some very, very solid tempo. Like just playing out free cards with your... whatever it's called, the 4 cost that draws you a card. And that is basically like you draw a card and play a free mini. You do both. Because once you get the free card, it's played. Here he is. And so you draw another card. So it's basically you draw a card, play a free minion, buff yourself. It's a taunt. It's amazing. Yeah. This thing is absolutely nuts. Like this is what you want when you're at Imbue 10. Insane. But that's a little ambitious for now. I'm just gonna take this guy. I'm just gonna go face. Like, what's he gonna do? I have a life steal. Um, like he has to have some sort of removal. Like he needs to come up with the answers. That's a good answer. Yep, there's a Hydralisk then. Okay. What's the refresh on this? It's just time, right? Unfortunately, I don't have any minions in my deck yet, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna look for another dragon. And cheese is pretty good. This is pretty nice. I think either of these is obviously you don't even look at that shit. This is like horrible. If you can get this as a 1-drop, both from your power and from your card that plays a random 1-drop, that's terrible because it just puts garbage in your deck. So yeah. Do I want cheese? Do I want rush? I think I'll take the rush. Like my late game with this deck is already crazy enough. I'm just gonna go face. You have a lot of self-sustain with this deck. Like I've been down to 5 HP and I end up almost at full health. Mostly from the Aurosol playing that aura. It's absolutely nuts. So this is a, it looks like a location. I mean, he probably has the Dark Gifts too. Oh, that sucks. Although it's funny because I think if I draw my created cards, that should count, right? Okay. I do want to make this a 3-drop. And I can do that. Crashing in here. So now we have 2. Now we have 3. And now we crash it out. And the beautiful part about this is you can put the portals in earlier, upgrade them, and they'll still come out upgraded. So I'm gonna go. Let's go here. Do I go here? Do I just go face? I'll trade. Do I trade? I really want to go face. I'll go face. I'm not gonna play this yet. Ooh. That's a pretty cool trick. That's a very cool trick, my friend. I do have an Chronos, and that's a beautiful thing about this deck. It's like, I don't have a very good solution to this. Just come back in 2 turns. Ask me again. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to be like, yeah, I don't know how to solve this problem, so come back to me in 2 turns. And a lot of times you can do like out of Chronos, they come back, or like your opponent now, if he plays too much things, he's not gonna get his stuff back. Or like it's 2 turns later and he's either dead. There's an achievement for that. You send the minions away and you kill your opponent before they come back. You get a nice little achievement. Or they come back and you have your C6 expanse ready and you just slam it down and they're like, oh, well, there that goes. I do have the Ursul, but I don't have my actual aura in hand. I mean, I can make him cast Consecration. It's not the worst thing ever. But it is nice to get the bigger boy aura. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand, which means I'll get 8 to go back down to 7, and then. Oh well, there you go. That's the solution. So when they come back now, I have a solution. See? Ask me later. I could do Consecration and then when they come back, Equality. That'd be pretty funny. But no. What is this? Sure, whatever. I'm gonna go fishing, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm not gonna burn my stuff. Ugh. I would have liked those two cards, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we are at 3. Okay. Let's find a dragon. Do I find a dragon or do I get more portals? Let's get more portals, actually. Okay. So, now I have equality, I have consecration. I can probably deal with whatever my opponent has to throw at me. Hopefully he plays more big shit, like, let me see your giants, dude. I really want to see your giants. I do believe they come back this turn. So he's at that position where, like, if he plays too much crap, he's gonna, like, lock himself. So let's see if my opponent is paying attention to that. Yeah, he has a really good board to trade stuff and get use of this thing. I'm actually not sure, 100% sure, like, how the locations interact with board limits. Awesome. That guy survives with 1 HP. It's beautiful. Love to see it. Yes! Give me more giants. Fuck yes. Alright. And now his stuff comes back. Let's see how much of it actually comes back. Yes, dude, play more stuff. What?
By the holy light.
I don't think he meant to do that. Yeah, there's a minion missing, so the locations do count. I think I just equality consecrate anyway. And that happens to be perfect for letting me do the Earth Sign, which will give me the aura. Like, it'll make these guys a little bit easier to kill, but honestly, I don't even care. This is probably about as good as it gets to do equality, because later I'm going to have my own big dudes. So, yeah. Equality. Consecration. Old school tactics. Earth Sign Maul. And hit the face. And now we got Earth Sign draws us our Renewing Flames. We got the combo. We have this. We have Ceases coming in soon. Our opponent is in big trouble. So yeah, that thing is probably going to clear my board, but I don't care. Unfortunately, my hero power is still shit. 2 games in a row. But it doesn't matter. I would say no. Okay, Paladin. That's pretty good. Not good enough, but it's pretty good. Although, oh, it does soak up. Yeah, it's gonna soak up the shots. Still worth it, I think. Because in the end, I will have the Ceases aura trick, so I think I can get him anyway. So we're gonna play this. Throw 2 more dragons in there. Smack him in the face. And that's another 10 damage to the face. You know, potentially. Because I have a 0 mana cost Ceases. So I can potentially do 20. Like I said, this deck is absolutely nuts. And while I'm doing that, I'm healing myself. Oh no, you hit me. Oh, okay. Good job. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that equality is actually nice to have. This is literally the one game in like, I want to say at least 20 games that it took me to get to Legend with this deck. It was probably around 20 games. This is the only time I've actually used equality, but it was pretty good. And it doesn't matter what my opponent does because I have Ceases. I could look for an old god. I could. There's so much I could do, but it doesn't matter. I don't care about this guy. I'm just gonna do Ceases.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
I'm gonna pop this. And then the aura takes care of the rest. So, yeah. Late game Warlock, no problem. Beating Druids, beating Priests. This game can stand toe to toe with just about anything in the late game. And with some people, they don't even make it to the end game. Like if your opponent has a really bad draw or a really bad, like really slow plan, they might not even make it to the end game because you can put out some serious tempo. Like I said, you eat West Mage for lunch, breakfast, dinner, snack, second breakfasties, whatever you want. No problem whatsoever. The only thing that I would be particularly scared of is Death Knight. Armor. What's my call? Demon Hunter is an interesting one. I'm not entirely sure how that matchup goes. I've only had it once, and that was the game that I sent away his like Death Rattle thing. It's the thing that where like they bring back a bunch of Death Rattle, getting a bunch of armor. That one. So I don't know. I haven't played it too much, but Hunter I only remember one. Don't remember it being particularly hard. Ran his ass over. Not exactly the hand you want to see, but hey, whatever. And that's both my beasts, so if I was running Curator, I'd be very, very sad. So yeah, we're seeing... Oh, Jesus. Okay, at least I have the combo. I just have to survive to get there. It's kind of sad that all the secrets are, like, gone. I'd be pretty happy if I get this trade. Looks like I do. Sweet. He did get one use out of it, but you know. No idea what that is. Probably Death Rattles, I assume. Cool. So that's great because the thing is, this guy's going for a long, like a late game-ish plan, which is fantastic because I want to play late game. Let's play late game. Okay, so this is actually a pretty good turn because I get to set up my Dream Warden. It's only at 1 cost still, but whatever. It's a free 1 cost. This is draw a card. I'm gonna drop a 6/7 on the board. A free 1 minion and draw a card. Like, nuts. And if you actually get your imbues, that could be a 3-drop. That could easily have been a 3-drop at this point. This guy's pretty solid. You could also probably consider including him in the deck. Even if you're not doing the whole, like, Dark Gift payoff with the new god. Yeah, like, this is very solid. Dark Gift in general is pretty solid. I think, like, if you're struggling to fill cards, this is definitely something you can include. Okay, don't show me the second one yet. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do this. Oh, no. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. So I want to avoid this guy dying for as long as humanly possible. Because I don't want this garbage in my deck. That's the really bad part about rolling on your luck on 1-drops. I don't know if there's another possible 1-drop, but you get this guy, you get the priest card, I think it is. The, like, doctor thingy. That when you play something, it gets +1 health. That's awesome. This guy's pretty solid. This is absolutely terrible. Like, not only... It's not just not good, it is actively bad. It gets in the way of your deck. Okay, so... we can do some imbues here. Thinking... here. I'm gonna hold on to my coin. I want to do this. I am perfectly happy to take it slow. Not too slow, you know. But you know, I want to take. I don't mind taking it slow. Like I said, I am happy to play late game. And yeah, oh my god, the new weapon is so good. It's not just draw a card. You draw your most expensive card. You can get your really good stuff out of the deck. So you make it more likely to draw portals. So you can do your combos. So you can slam really big dudes. It is so good. Damn it, he killed it. It is so, so good. It is an amazing weapon. I think I'll do... Is Explosive Trap in Standard anymore? I don't know. I don't really care. I guess we'll find out together. So he's at what? 3? That's pretty good. 4. Costs 4 less. Oof, and activate twice. Very nice. So he can play pretty much whatever now. But so can I. Yo! Oof, okay. Well, I can do cool stuff too, bro. How's this? So it's like, oh no, he did 14 damage to me. Oh no, I got 10 health back. I'm not sure if I want to... I don't really have anything else to play now. So I guess I will be slamming down Malorn. The good news is he put Imbues back into my deck. Oof. Yeah, that guy, big boy. Glad that didn't go face. Does Hunter have any way to bring them back? Or is he just absolutely fucked? Because that was basically the 2 threats in his deck. I don't know if he has a way to bring them back. I don't think so. Oh. I don't know if I could have done something. I mean, I could have played the Consecration. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't really matter. Because if you get to the point where you're just cranking out 10 cost dragons, like, good fucking luck to your opponent being able to keep up with that. Like, good luck. You have those 12 attack guys that just slam their board and any X's down. Wait, you can get it back. Huh. He can get it back, okay. Oh, he discovered it, didn't he? He probably did. I mean, Consecration and this thing clears, so... Okay, dude, whatever. And I have a Divine Shield taunt in the way. Alright, so my Aura's done, but he's played 2 Goldrins. He's played his King Crush. Does he have anything left? He can keep doing this, and big scary beast, whatever, but I don't care. Oh, he does have a way to bring it back. That's nuts. Unlucky for him, he does not get what he wanted. Sweet, I have something to hit hit with this. Nice. Or do I play Malorn? The thing is, I don't know what the hell I'll get on Malorn. I could get something good. If I get Ursula, I can't do anything with it. You can get the big 130 tank taunt guy. I think I'm just gonna draw. Like, whatever. I played all my... I did have one more Renewing Flames. Okay, so now, at least now if I get Ursula, it does something. I'm so glad that he played those guys. It actually gave me something to trade into. Because it feels bad to just lose this to a Divine Shield. So yeah, like my opponent is gasping for breath over here. I'm just building up, man. Waiting for Ceases to come in. Oh, he has one more thing. Okay. Oh, he can get another Ursula here. Oh my god, and he discovers it. Wow. I really need this online. Oh, he didn't play whatever here. That's why you don't want to be at 6. This right here is why you do not want to be at 6. You want to be... 3 is okay. 5 is pretty solid. 7 is great. 10 is ridiculous. That's where you want to be. Can I I mean, I can see what I get.
Through winds of Azeroth, gods of the wild, the dream beckons.
Play the top 3 cards from your deck. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, I just realized I have no taunts. I may have just killed myself by not playing this guy.
That was a mistake.
I might be dead. Does he have charge?
Drink with me, friend.
Oof.
By the holy light. Through winds of Azeroth, gods of the wild, the dream beckons.
And he's gotten 4 gods. Okay. My opponent came to play. Alright. I thought he was out. He's definitely not out. That's a problem.
By the holy light.
Yeah, I do have this, but I think I have to play it, right? Can't really do much there. Yeah, I think this is required. I don't want to risk this thing getting like reborn or some shit. Oh no, that's not what this one does. Okay. I'll get some health back then. And then just clear everything.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
And then, do I heal or do I play taunts? Tough questions.
Move quickly.
Does he have something that's gonna get past my taunts? He has to hit this twice. I doubt it. You know what? If you have it, dude, congratulations. Oh, I could have done this, Santa Claus. That would have been better. Now some taunts would be welcome, for sure. Alright, I counted my opponent out. He still has 2 gods in their hand. I have no idea what the fuck they are. Oh! Okay. Yeah, so it didn't matter whether I healed or not. I was dead. Whew! That is nuts. Turns out, bad idea to let your opponent discover 4 wild gods that cost 1 mana. It's not overall healthy. So yeah, obviously Paladin is not the only one that can do some absolutely crazy shit this season. I'm really enjoying the season so far. Things are nuts. I tried playing I have decks back from like the Cthulhu era, like back when Cthulhu was relevant when he was released. I have like Dragon Cthulhu decks. I have a zoo deck that I made from back then. But the power level is so sad. I tried playing some of those in Wild, and like my opponents weren't even playing anything crazy. I feel this deck is more crazy than anything I ran up against in Wild. But I still just could not keep up. It's just like cards that were playable back then just are not playable now. It's just that simple. So yeah, the power level is just absolutely insane. So wait, was the guy with the 4? Was that gold rank? He was in like legend 4th rank or whatever. How the hell was he in gold playing? I guess MMR. Alright, so this is going to be a game where we get to imbue. Where we're looking at 4, 5 imbue, so 5 costs are very solid. Now we got 6. You generally want to be careful about playing the 6th. You don't like you do not want to be rolling on 6 cost because I'm sure there's something in there that could be good, but oh my god, getting that 1/1, you can discover that 1/1, and he's amazing because then you actually get to play his battle cry. Looks pretty good to me, bro. I don't want to play my Divine Shield into these guys, so I'm just gonna play this guy. Alright, so now we're at 4. So yeah, we want our dragon to die. So I hope my opponent can facilitate that for me. I don't know what this is. Is this beast? Oh, don't freeze it, bro. Kill it. I need you to kill it. 4 cost can suck because you can get the Twilight Drake, I think it is, that he comes out with only 1 health. But my opponent's throwing a lot at my face. Makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, so I'm just gonna do this. And by this, I mean I'm gonna misplay and fuck myself over. That's what I meant. Cool. Glad we're whatever. I'm sure he can guess that it was a mistake. Oof, that's a big oof. So, is this just aggro hunter? That's a really cool skin. No, it is discover. Okay. Yeah, it's like discover. Is this hand buff? My man's out here trying to make hand buff still work. Okay, cool. So he gives me the trade because he wants to try to preserve his dude. Little does he know I get a weapon. For justice. Okay, so now we have 4 portals, I believe. And they are at 5? Yes. So I'm gonna hold off on playing this guy if I can until I can get the 7. These could belong to a brand new species. Jesus. Oh my god. He's gonna get 3 copies. Okay, dude. Can I get consecration, please? I'll equality consecrate that in a heartbeat. Discard it. Draw 3 cards. Oof. This could find me consecration. Let's do it. That's not consecration. But that is! Sorry, Mr. Dragon, but you're going to 1 HP. Did I just pop this? Yeah, why not? Oh, I should have mauled. So it does play. And it doesn't get discarded. Okay, cool. So the portals do counteract that. That's pretty sweet. But I should have mauled first to get something heavy out of my deck to not risk it getting milled. Alright, I'll just pass. I can hold the weapon. I don't need to hit him right now. So he's going to draw 3. He looks a little close to overloading. Overdrawing. Okay. My face is frozen. Yeah, I gotta say, after the beast guy last match, I'm not too impressed by this discover. Are you just gonna let me swing into it? No, you're not. Okay. He took a 1 in 3 gamble that he would save his stupid 8/8s, and he got it. Of course. Thank you, Hearthstone. Thank you, Hearthstone. Holy fuck, I'm salty about that. Okay, so I can go up to 7. But I can't draw it, so that's a problem.
Let's give you some extra time.
Follow the flutter wings.
Let's do this, I guess.
I must move quickly.
Oh my god, I'm so salty about this though. He took a 1 and 3 and he got it. Good old Hearthstone. He's gonna play his whole deck. So he's definitely trying to get me dead before I can get the portals online. I need to play this. I do have Ceases coming on. And I do believe I'm gonna play Ceases. Yeah, this is a good Ceases turn.
Take your time.
Wait. Sacrifice this thing. I want a 7. I want 7 drops.
Creation, and I will bring destruction.
Okay. I still want to fish for more portals. I can do this to make it more likely I hit the portal. I mean, obviously I'm going to hit the portal when I play this. I mean, I could chain of portals. No such luck. I can try again. This could potentially overdraw me. Do I care? Not terribly. It's okay. I have 2. I'll take Chomo. That 10 drop is amazing, but at this point, my opponent is, like, if he can kill me, he wins. Duh. But, like, that's the only way that he doesn't die. It's if he can just kill me immediately, because he's about to run out of deck. He's literally fishing through everything in his deck to see if he has an answer. Okay, he has his own Ceases.
And I will bring destruction.
That's not what I was hoping for. That's okay. Ooh, that's fancy. My face has been frozen one more time. I can just do this and be like, come back later, dude. Just be like, sir, this is Wendy's. Take the shit out of here.
Mistakes of the past rewritten.
So I have 7. Still don't have enough to get to 10.
Once upon a time.
It's good. I'm actually gonna just play this to get some 7s on the field.
Job's done.
Mistakes of the past been enough.
So yeah, my opponent knew he was toast. He had to go all in. If he killed me, great. If not, he was not going to be able to keep up, and he knew that. So, GG. So yeah, as you can see, this is a really cool deck. I love some of the combos you can do. I can't remember if I know I did Ceaseless, and then I killed somebody with like the double, like the aura and the second renewing flames. Not the coolest combo that you can do with this deck, but it is pretty cool. Like, you can definitely do stuff with Anachronos and Ceaseless and just aura him to the face because you cleared the board. But yeah, pretty fun. Very powerful deck. Not the cheapest to craft. Okay, so at least, yeah, Anachronos is core set, so that's good. It's great. Malorn is basically something you want in all your decks. Caesar is something you want in all your decks, all your Imbue decks, I should say. If you're going like, if you're playing for the late game, you're gonna want these two cards. So no hesitation crafting that. The only thing is Ursol. I actually started playing without him, but then when I realized like I was doing really well, I wanted to try to climb to legend, and I felt like this deck could do it. I crafted Ursol, and yeah, no regrets. He's so fucking strong. Because I was like, hey, you can pull him out with Malorn, right? Well, yeah, but then you can have two of him, and that's pretty sick. So yeah, pretty cool deck. Love the archetype. Love Paladin. Love dragons. Love that it's back. A lot of fun with the season so far. So yeah, cool. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good evening and take care.